May 2023, Las Vegas. A family enjoying a typical evening suddenly becomes the center of a chilling encounter. A crash in their backyard, strange lights, and something far more sinister lurking just beyond the darkness. This is the story of the Las Vegas alien encounter, a case that continues to fuel both speculation and terror. Was it an extraterrestrial visit, a misunderstood meteor, or something else entirely? Stay with us as we dive into the details.
I see is a big light falling from the sky, and moments after I feel a big impact and a bang, sort of like a big impact fall. And me and my brother looked at each other and we were scared, but when the impact happened, it was sort of like a shockwave, like an out-of-body experience. So to say, when I tried to look at the object, it was all blurry, not my vision, but only the backyard area.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Depende que la vecina contiene las camas. Al me dicen pálpale, hay que utilizarle con camisas. Pero llevan usas, llevan un virus.
Vuelta kasi silus, de vuelta kasi kayo ko silus.
Ni comni, si pero pral. Chino sus caras y con volar.
Hora me que can disparis le gallenge a la chorsi, hora. Sosi. ¡Ay! ¡Permisar! Calmundarela, me cansiles variso.
What'd you see?
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard, or?
They see like a big. That's what they say. They see like a big something with light.
If those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
It all began on a quiet night in May. According to the family, they heard a loud crash and saw a bright light streak across the sky just before something landed in the backyard. Moments later, panic set in. The family, clearly terrified, made a 911 call to report the unexplainable. In a voice filled with fear, the caller describes that they believe to be extraterrestrial beings standing in their backyard, creatures that stood between 8 and 10 foot tall with large, glowing eyes. Just before this call was made, an officer's body cam captured something strange, a glowing green light streaking across the Las Vegas sky, seemingly crashing into the vicinity of the family's home. This added an entirely new layer to the story, raising the possibility that the two events were connected.
Running towards the house, that's when I call 911, and here's a 911 call.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we're terrified of it.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes, like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
Okay.
Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department responded quickly, arriving at the family's home to investigate the claims. As officers searched the backyard, they found no clear evidence, no footprints, or no physical traces of the beings the family described. But the family stood firm. Angel Kinmore, 17 at the time, described what he saw that night. It was moving and breathing. It was pissed off. Like it wanted to do something, looking at me. I remember it growling, he told the media. The Kinmore family even sketched out what they claimed to have seen. According to Angel, the creature stood between 8 and 10 foot tall with large eyes, a thin frame, and an aggressive demeanor. Despite the lack of physical evidence, their story caught the attention of both believers and skeptics alike. As the news of the incident spread, the family faced a wave of public ridicule. Many questioned the validity of their claims, accusing them of seeking fame. But Angel defended their story, saying that they can think of whatever they want. If I was doing it for fame, I would be on YouTube. I made no money of this. It was a really bad and traumatizing experience. Despite the backlash, the incident drew UFO enthusiasts from across the country to their homes. The family eventually put up a no trespassing sign to protect their privacy, but the story had already taken a life of its own. While the family maintains that they encountered something not of this world, skeptics have been quick to offer alternative explanations. The American Meteor Society stated that the bright light captured on police body cam was likely a meteor due to the brief nature of the event. Some have suggested that what the family saw that night may have been an optical illusion caused by a crashing meteor combined with a heightened emotional state. However, this explanation has done little to convince the family. Angel's encounter, in his own words, left him paralyzed by fear, and he insists that what he saw that night was no meteor, but something else far more terrifying. The Las Vegas alien encounter sparked renewed interest in the UFO phenomenon and extraterrestrial life. The incident became a focal point for believers, fueling decisions or discussions about whether this was an isolated event or part of a larger pattern of sightings. Some theorists have even speculated that the beings could be interdimensional entities or a form of government experiment, but the police investigation closing without any clear answers. The true nature of what happened in the Las Vegas backyard remains a mystery. There were even talks of men in black showing up at one point. It was said that about 3 days after the incident happened, there were a bunch of black SUVs with men in black suits that hopped out and questioned the family and searched all over the property and then disappeared. There were also apparently cameras mounted to a pole out back of the house, and then quickly taken down 2 days later before the story broke.
I'm an experienced investigator full of 40 years of investigative experience. And I did everything I could to see if I get Angel upset to the point where you say, you know, this is all made up. But 3 family members saw this.
I need you to tell me about the photograph you took of what looked like cameras installed on the roof of the home. And those came, what, 2 weeks after the incident? And then suddenly were gone a few days later. Is that the right story? And again,
they were installed on May 19th in a lamppost in the rear yard of the family's home. They were installed by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, Homeland Security Division, that's run by Assistant Sheriff Sasha Larkin. The cameras were there when I saw them on May 19th, and they were pulled out 3 days before May 27th when I went back. And I have that confirmed from the family, and my police sources said those were definitely installed by the technical and surveillance squad that works for Homeland Security under the direction of Assistant Sheriff Sasha Larkin. And they pulled them. Now I want to say something real quick. I know we're short on time here, okay? Mm-hmm. They pull those around 3 days before May 27th. That was the second podcast that I aired when I exposed those cameras, okay? Now, there's talk. The parents, I said, why did they put them in there? They said, they came to the house and said, we got permission from the owner. We want to put this on your property. Can we? It's for your protection in case people come. But you got to remember something, okay? This thing didn't go viral to June 7th. The cameras were uninstalled 3 days prior to May 27th.
So what do you believe? Was this a genuine encounter with beings from another world, or a case of mistaken identity fueled by fear and a meteor streaking through the sky? The family continues to stand by their story, but the truth, like the creatures they claim to have seen, may be out of this world. Let us know your thoughts and comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe for more deep dives and paranormal explanations. And if you like what we do here, you can always support the channel. You can buy merch. We got some of the dopest merch around, in my opinion. And there's a PayPal link so you can donate directly to the channel. All the money donated goes straight back into the channel so I can keep all this going. Anyways, I appreciate you guys so much. Have a good one.
Bring hear others say